a little bit of this and a little bit of that, fam. Yes, I'm in the kitchen. I just got back a few minutes ago. Went to get my fingerprint. Do you know I have to teach almost 17 years of teaching, and all of a sudden now it's required that we do fingerprints all over again? I'm like, what? But anyway, so I went and got my fingerprint this morning. And then I stopped by the little Caribbean store, Bravo, because, I don't know, I just don't know what to eat anymore. And because I really don't care to cook, but it seemed like I'm going to have to start doing it because, listen, stuff is expensive out there. I can't be going out and buying dinner this time and dinner that time. No, so it seemed like I'm going to have to go back into the cooking phase. Ugh. All right, but anyway, so I stopped there. And I got some turkey legs. They were frozen, but I had them cut it up for me. So I am going to, and it's a lot. I might take some to work on Monday and give to my coworker, because I told him to give me 3 turkey legs, and oh my gosh, this is a lot. So yeah, so I'm gonna have to get back into the seasoning thing, and get back into that mode where I'm back in with my hands and some sort of meat or something. So let me see if I can get this bag open. I don't want to tear the bag because ideally I would like to go ahead and freeze whatever is if I have to freeze anything, any of it, which I'm gonna have to, it's a lot. So I just want to make sure I get the bag out without tearing it. All right, so here we go. So this is what the turkey legs look like. That's a lot. I told him 3. Oh my God, I should have said 2. So anyway, I'm not even going to touch the phone because I don't want to touch the poultry in my hand. So he cut it up really nice pieces. So I'm going to take a few pieces here. And I don't know about you guys, but I love my little turkey foot right here. All right. So I'm going to take a few pieces, put them in here, and I am going to wash them. Yes, I'm going to wash my meat. All right. If you don't wash your meat when you're bringing it from the store, there's a problem. Yeah. So I still have all of this left. Oh my gosh. Oh jeez. All right. Let me make sure I have enough in this pot. Yeah, I have enough pieces in here. Perfect. That's enough. Actually, you know what? Let me put one more piece in here. Because when I make this, I will do a meal prep and I will freeze some of it anyway. So, yeah. Maybe with some couscous, maybe with some bulgur. I don't know yet. But I mentioned washing the meat. So I'm going to use lemons. Because I cannot stand when meat is raw, especially poultry. So let me see if I can use my foot and turn this around a little bit. Okay, so it's in the sink. I'm going to use 2 lemons. I'm going to cut 2 lemons. But what I'm going to do first is I'm going to rinse this off with some cold water. Rinse off the meat, actually, with some cold water, not this. All right, there we go. I'm going to rinse it off with some cold water. Or you could use vinegar if you don't have lemon. That's fine, So, it's still frozen. So I'm going to pour up this water. Then I'm going to go ahead and squeeze the lemons, 2 whole lemons. Squeeze it in here, get it on here, like this. Oh my goodness, this turkey looks so pretty. It's been a while since I had any turkey legs, and I felt like eating something different. I'm like, you know what, let me see if I can just pop in there and grab some turkey. So this is 1 lemon, and I'm gonna grab the other lemon, I'm gonna squeeze that over it. There we go. Listen, I paid almost $3 for 4 lemon yesterday. It better be juicy. perfect. So this is just me, and this is what I normally see my grandmother do, right? I flip it inside out, all right? Drop it back in there, flip it on the inside out, drop it back in there. And I'm gonna put a little bit more water on here. And just leave the water on it for a little bit so it can thaw out. All right. Put that to the side. Let me get some soap for my hands and wash it over to this side of the sink. All right. So while that is doing its thing, I am going to go and find something to eat because I haven't had anything to eat all morning. So I ran out to get that fingerprint done. So my hands are washed, they're clean. Let me grab me paper towel, and I will be back to show you guys what I put on my meat. All right, or how I season my meat. I'll be back. All right, my little bit of this and a little bit of that, fam. I am back. In continuation or continuing with my turkey. So I'm going to pour the water off of this. I'm going to give it another wash. Give it one last wash. These are my lemons that I have. Squeeze them out on it. Alright, throw those in the sink. Alright, so this is what she looks like, all washed up. So now I'm going to get my natural seasoning on there. I went ahead off camera and I cut up my my natural seasoning. I have some red onions here. I'm going to toss that in there, and then I have some red and yellow peppers. So I'm just going to put that in there. I think I do have some scallion in the freezer. Let me see. I could grab that. Yep, I do have some scallions in the freezer. And I freeze my scallion, guys. One day I'm going to show you what I do with all of that. So my scallion is frozen. I'm going to throw it in there. Let me see if I can bring you guys on a little bit more so you can see what I am actually doing. Oh, shucks, sorry. My phone is falling off the stand. I know I probably should have taken it out of the, hold on, I'll be right back. All right, I am back. Yeah, I wanted to bring my phone down so you guys can see what I'm doing in the sink and my phone. I have it in the case, guys, and I probably should have taken it out of the case. Hold on one second. Looking at my big forehead. All right, I think that should hold it. All right. So let's hope it doesn't slip out and fall during this process. All right, so I do freeze my scallion because I don't use them very often, rarely. So to avoid them being spoiled, and then I have to getting rotten, spoiled, same thing, and then I have to throw them out. You know, I freeze my scallions. All right, so with that in here, I have the turkey legs that are cut up for me, and then I have my bell peppers, and then I have my red onions. I'm just gonna go ahead and just mix. I use my hand, of course. No gloves. If I'm doing curry, then I definitely use some gloves, but with this, nah. So I went ahead and mixed that up. So now I'm gonna grab my seasoning. I use the Ocho Rios combo seasoning, and I do not measure. I just sprinkle, and it's like my brain knows when to stop. So I'm just gonna go ahead and sprinkle on here. All right, my brain is telling me to stop. I'm going to put some garlic, the Ocho Rios again, garlic. Actually, no, this is not Ocho Rios. This is the Caribbean Sunshine garlic. Sorry, Caribbean Sunshine garlic. Put that in there. because you know they say garlic, it softens the meat. And then I am going to use this one. It's a Jamaican jerk seasoning, and I get all of these seasonings from Bravo, guys. So again, I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle. My brain will tell me when to stop. Sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. All right, so I'm going to stop right now. And let me get my scotchy. We can't cook without the scotchy, all right? So I have my scotchy. Oops, whoa. You know what? Let me get a fork, because I use that one to cut the onions. So, I'm running out of scotch, you guys. So I'm going to put some in the, and if you look at all the pepper flakes in the bottom, yeah, pepper seeds actually in the bottom, pepper flakes, pepper seeds, same difference with some, okay, so let's go. I think I'm going to take this big piece here. That's a pretty big piece, and I'm going to put it in here. Listen, when I'm eating things like this, if my nose isn't running, it ain't good, all right? So when I eat, I got to get that pepper. I really got to get that pepper in my food. All right, so one of the things that we use, most Caribbean household, we use browning, right? Because, girl, I like when my meat got some color on it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I'll put some browning on it and give it that good mix. And you don't want to put too much of this browning because it will actually make your food black and bitter. So again, my brain tells me when to stop. And if I need to add more, then I add more. All right? Yeah. So I think this one is almost finished. Yeah, you don't want it to be bitter and you don't want it to be too black. So this is what it looks like right now. And I'm going to take my fingers and I'm going to get in there and I'm going to massage up this turkey legs. Ooh, my Lord. And my sink is clean, so if anything spills over in there, I can, you know, retrieve it from my sink. When I'm cooking, I really like to keep my area clean. I don't know if you guys can see this niceness in here. And I'm not cooking this until tomorrow, so I'm going to put it in the fridge when I'm done and let it marinate. And by tomorrow, all that seasoning will be, you know, in there. And, oh, gosh. Goodness. Goodness, goodness, goodness. So I think I want to put a tad more browning in there. This one is almost finished. So we don't throw stuff out, honey. You know what we do? We put a little bit of water in the bottle and we wash out that bottle. That's right. Getting every bit of it. So there we go. All right. So this one is done. And I'm going to go ahead. Oh my God. She's looking so pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Yeah. Pretty, pretty, pretty. And I don't use salt, right? Because to me these, ooh, my sinus. To me these seasoning already have enough salt, so I do not add any extra salt. Because I'm not a salt person. All right, so let me grab 1 second. What was I looking for? Okay, it's not there. I'm gonna have to okay, I think I need to put a little bit more of this in here. Because I can smell when it has enough spice. I don't like it salt, but I don't like my food fresh. If you get what I mean. And I put the pepper in here. Probably need to put some more. All right, that's it. I want my nose to run, but I don't want it to run that much. And what I mean by my nose running, when I eat that, bite into that meat, and I'm eating it, you know, it's supposed to, you know what I mean? Yeah. Have enough pepper in there that's gonna tickle my nostrils. Not just the allergies. I want the seasoning and the, you know, the spice to, you know, get to me when I'm eating. All right, so I think I am done now. Yeah, and I do keep my seasoning very basic. All right, this is a pepper. Let me just put it up and get it in here. All right, so that's all she wrote. This is what she looks like in the pot. All right, so let me wash my hands, wipe down the bowl a little bit, and get her in the refrigerator so she can marinate. And I will be back with the final results. All right, so stay tuned. I'll be back. All right. Good morning and welcome back, my little bit of this and little bit of that fam. So I'm in the kitchen. Day 2. I am going to get ready to get my turkey in the oven, my turkey legs in the oven. I am going to spray the bowl with some avocado spray. Just did that. And I spray it because turkey is not one of those like greasy meats. So yeah, I'm just going to spray the bottom. Doesn't produce a lot of grease. And I will be right back. You know, I thought I gathered everything. It's always one thing that you forget. I need to get me some, hold on one second. All right, so I am back. I had to get my, you know, my chicken broth. All right, so I've already sprayed this. And I'm going to get the cover off of the bowl. I'm telling you guys, if you can smell the aroma of this, oh, the seasoning is bursting. So anyway, let me stop yapping and get these in the bowl, in the grease container for the oven, because I've already have my oven. Yeah, I'm preheating my oven. So let me get this all in here. Oh. And I do put it in here with all the seasoning on it. Yeah. So this way everything can, you know, continue to marinate and cook together. Or this, in this case, bake together. This is going in the oven. And I put it at 325. Okay. Look at all of this goodness. All the goodness. Goody. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all of this seasoning and I'm going to scrape it all over. Try and evenly distribute it as much as possible. And if it doesn't, it's okay. Alright, so, oh, that aroma. So I'm going to take a little bit of this chicken broth because I have all of this left in the bowl. Take a little chicken broth. Oh, it's a little bit left in this one, it's okay. Perfect amount. And I'm going to swirl it around. Cover it down. Well, not really to cover it down yet, but, you know, swirl this around. Get that extra juice on it. And I'm going to put a little bit more of this on it. Like I said, turkey is not it's a dry meat. So it requires a lot of extra. Oh, and you know what? I'm going to add something else to this. Let me get in the refrigerator. I have these baked, not baked potatoes, but I have these Caribbean potatoes. The remainder. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a couple of them and I'm just going to spread them around here on it. You know, I went to the store yesterday. I should have purchased a few more because They don't go bad in the freezer at all. So I'm just gonna put those on here. Spread a little bit more. All right, and that's all she wrote. Look at how beautiful she looks. All right, and still have a few more here, but maybe next weekend I'll go and grab a couple more. All right, so what I'm going to do is just cover her down with some aluminum foil and put her in the oven and let her do her thing. Oh, there's an oven. That means it is ready. Perfect timing. I'm gonna get her in the oven and there she goes. Perfect, 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 perfect. So I'm not gonna end this video because I want to come back and show you guys the end results. All right. All right, so my little bit of this and a little bit of that, fam. So I'm going to give you the reveal of the turkey legs. That is now completed. And yeah, so I'm going to end this video after I show you the finished product, what the finished product looks like. All right, so let me turn you guys around a little bit and move you out here. All right, let's move you guys out so you can see what it looks like. Are you guys ready? Are you ready? You sure you're ready? Oh, what the heck. Here you go. This is what she looks like. This is what it looks like. Isn't that pretty? Pretty, pretty, pretty. Look at that. Ooh, yum delicious. Ah, beautiful. Nice and brown, and the steam is still coming out of it with the potatoes that I put in there. Right? Ah, look at all that goodness. Oh my goodness. Can't wait to dive into this later on. All right, so I don't want to make you any hungrier than you guys are. So my little bit of this and my little bit of that. Bam. All right, so I'm going to cover it back so you can keep the, so you can keep the steam in there, keep it warm until I am ready to eat. So I'm going to end this video, guys. Thank you for sticking with me through the process, this very, very long video. All right, and uno go make sure uno do what? Make sure uno come back for more. All right, bye. Oh, and before I go, thumbs up the video. What do I wait for? Thumbs up the video. All right, bye.